Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. If you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome. That's good to have you. And our topic for you today is how to turn lemons into lemonade in the gym business. How to turn lemons into lemonade in the gym business. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder to all that my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can, to as many people as I can, all across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to like the videos, when you choose to offer comments, and we appreciate your comments, and when you choose to share the information, with family, friends, and associates. So if you've not yet done so, now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and additional ways that you can choose to support the channel, please check out those links below. And a quick reminder to all, as we head into, a busier time of the year, a lot of folks out there, they're looking to expand their facilities. They want to add equipment. They want to add more staff. They certainly want to add more marketing. Folks that are looking to open a new facility, you're going to need funding. We can help you with funding, up to $400,000 with a minimum credit score of 680 for each credit bureau and a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. One of my reminders on that, sometimes if your income's not quite there but your credit scores are good, you can still get qualified. My philosophy on this is when in doubt, apply. Costs nothing to apply, costs nothing to take a look. It's a soft pull. So if you're looking for funding to expand your existing operation, you're looking to start something new, this is a great opportunity for it. Check out those links below, or you can go to our website at fmconsulting.net. So with that said, let's jump into our topic here today, how to turn lemons into lemonade in the gym business. And so number one on my list is we want to swap out challenges for opportunities. We want to swap out challenges for opportunities. And here's one of the things I see it over and over and over. We spend all of our time identifying what's wrong. Here's what's wrong, here's what's wrong, here's what's wrong. What I want to suggest for you here, we know what's wrong, probably, okay, is start looking at, hey, what is the opportunity here? What is the solution here? How can we use this, to our advantage? Okay, what is the opportunity? One of the things, I remember this back in the days when I first started. We used to have a phone room, the company that I was at a phone room, and they'd call folks up and they'd give them 2 free weeks, and these folks would come in and, people like me, we'd take them through and, try to convert them, into a regular member. And some people did well at it, some didn't. We'd sign up maybe half of them. Some folks maybe wouldn't do quite as well. But as you get toward the end of the month, you'd have a lot of those people that maybe were using, that 2 weeks. And so what the company do, okay, they simply had a contest, okay? The more people you can sign up the final 2 days that are using their 2 weeks, there's an opportunity in it for you. So they took something, instead of looking at the problem, instead of looking at the challenge, they said, hey, what's the opportunity here? Well, the opportunity is to, create something new, create something different. But get in the habit of looking for solutions. Okay, don't just look at what's wrong, look at what the solutions are. We want to swap out challenges for opportunities. What's the opportunity here? And this is one of the great secrets in a competitive marketplace is, the people that do the best are the ones that recognize these opportunities before their competition does. Okay. Number 2, get clear on your plan forward. Get clear on your plan forward. How to turn lemons into lemonade in the gym business. Get clear on your plan forward. My question to you is this: no matter what you're doing, no matter what your role is with your organization, do you have a written plan of action? Now, you can check the channel out for plan of action. We'll walk you through how to write one and how to do it. But do you have a written plan of action? If you don't, you need to. Okay, because what happens, I find this, fairly common in clubs that struggle or people that struggle. We kind of become a victim of circumstance. We're simply handling what's coming at us instead of really having a plan on how to move forward and how this is going to work. But write out a plan. Not only, hey, here's where we're at, here's what's working, here's what's not working, here's goals, tangible goals, intangible goals. Here's our plan for each. But then here's roadblocks and setbacks. Here's potential roadblocks and setbacks. I mean, you get into a time of the year, and certain parts of the country, you could have ice storms. You get other times of the year, other parts of the country, you've got hurricanes. You've got all kinds of things that can be roadblocks and setbacks. But here's the deal: you still have to pay rent. And so, what's the solution for this going to be? We're constantly looking for that solution. What is that plan forward? Make sure that you're writing a plan of action. Number 3, bring in trusted advisors. Bring in trusted advisors. This is what I do for many folks. They'll bring me on as that trusted advisor, that confidant, that resource center. Okay, but associate yourself with trusted advisors, and these could be people who've been in the business. This could be attorneys potentially, could be accountants potentially. It could just be people from people you met at a networking event that's a high achiever. The big thing that I want to suggest here for you, and it's one of the things I talk about frequently, if you don't know where you're going, ask someone who's been there. What you don't want to do is, we're not trying to trial and error this. So whoever that trusted advisor is going to be, you want someone who's been there. Because what are you trying to do? You're trying to shorten that learning curve. Okay, I mean, I can tell you just over the years of taking over clubs that were not performing, just on the edge of going out of business, and being able to turn them into top producers. Okay, and so if you can surround yourself with those kind of folks that have not only that vision, but that know-how, here's how this needs to work. Okay, your business will change, and change dramatically rather quickly. Now, the secret to that, if you're going to have those trusted advisors, you have to be willing to take some advice, but you have to be ready to make a change. You have to be ready to make a change. Number 4, on how to turn lemons into lemonade. Take manageable steps. Take manageable steps. Okay? And it's kind of like managing expectation. I'm a big believer in high expectations, but take manageable steps to do it. Let's just don't say, hey, we're going to break a sales record. Say, what are the steps we're going to do this? Based on what we have to work with, how are we going to do this? I remember a time we had a club that, it was a bigger club. They did really well. They're getting ready for closeouts. Closeouts usually were pretty good for them, but it ended up being a situation where there was no salespeople for that closeout. Just they were sick or lost their voice or whatever. And I remember taking all of our front desk staff and all of our personal training staff and getting them into a meeting. And what the meeting was about was how to conduct a closeout. And it wasn't how we want to conduct it, but I wanted them to talk about successful closeouts that they have seen, either with other gyms or other businesses or other situations that they've been involved with. And they took turns all talking about these closeouts and all these successful closeouts that they were a part of. And it brought it to life. They really understood it. And I just wrapped up by saying, folks, and that's what we're going to try to do the next couple days. And we ended up having a successful closeout. But my point is, take manageable steps. We don't want to get to the point that, hey, this is unmanageable in what we're trying to do. I wasn't going to ask, a front desk person or a trainer, or someone who's not done it or doesn't want to do it, to be working the phones or, doing different things in the sales process. We had to look at it from a different manner. So, take manageable steps. And then number 5 on my list, how to turn lemons into lemonade in the gym business. Communicate, communicate, communicate. This is one of the biggest things, and whether it's communication logbooks, it's marketing logbooks, maintenance logbooks, all at your front desk, so everybody's communicating. If it's a business turnaround, like when we get into a business turnaround, and really for money's tight, which it usually is, we're going to quit paying everything except for what keeps us in business. But we're going to communicate. We're going to let everybody know, here's what's happening. Here's what our intent is. With our staff, we're going to offer complete transparency. We're going to have complete communication, transparency. We're going to gain trust here. And so we're turning lemons into lemonade. Check out these 5 steps. These 5 steps can be an absolute difference maker for you, because I've been involved in so many turnarounds. I forgot how many we've done over the years, and they're not as difficult as you might think if we're really utilizing what I'm talking about right here. It can be rather simple sometimes, because the great thing about this business, okay, whether you're doing well, you're kind of stagnant, or you're struggling, all of that population out there, everybody wants to look better, everybody wants to feel better, everybody wants to live longer. Okay, so you've got the product. Now, how do we go out and get them? So take a look. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. And a reminder that, my mission, my goal is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many folks as I can, across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and additional ways that you can choose to support the channel, check out those links below. We appreciate it. And then for you folks that are looking to expand, you're looking to add marketing, you're looking to add staff, you're looking to, we're going to bring in equipment, you're looking to open a new facility, we can help you with funding, up to $400,000, minimum credit score of 680 in each credit bureau, and minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out those links below to get more information on financing and funding, or you can go straight to our website at fmconsulting.net. With all that said, folks, it's great having you here today, and we look forward to seeing you on that next video.